All right, we're live. Woohoo! What's up, everybody? Hey, look at this. Pokemon cards. What? Wow. Can you guys believe how fast the time is moving? I can't believe it's already December 1st. Feels like I blinked and November ended. Let me turn this down a little bit. That was some jazzy tunes, man. So, who's still alive? Who hasn't gone bankrupt yet? What's up, Cloudy? Hello, Red Roxy. Red Roxy 4. How is it going, guys? It is Thursday? This is the Thursday daytime stream. Thursday is usually a busy day, but we'll see. It seems kind of like the stream has started slow. What's up, Vic? He says, what's up, mister? Yay, birthday month. Razor Nos is here. Ruben says, play some Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer. I died, mister, says Kurt. Hello, Ganja. I got a raise at work. Whew. That's what everyone needs, really. If everyone got a raise, that would help with the issue of inflation. Bunch of stinkies. Hi, bestie. How's it going, guys? Anthony Shume's here. So first of all, we're handing out a free Pokemon card today, just randomly to the audience. But also, if you guys didn't know this, you could have always gotten a free card by reaching 150 likes. We still haven't reached that number. It would be funny if we got that in the daytime stream today, but I can always drive the likes. That's the truth, guys. I can sit here and be like, all right, guys, hit that like button before we open this booster pack. And we would hit 150 likes pretty quickly. But, you know, I'm not looking to give all my cards away, so I don't pressure you into doing it. Here's the Ancient Origins. Ooh, Ancient Origins box break and our base set booster pack. That's right. Vintage Japanese base set booster pack. One of the more prestigious packs in the Pokemon card hobby. Taylor Edmonds has 2 spots in here. He's in. We also have a second pack break. So it's for one of these, Pokemon the Movie 2000. However, we just finished one last night. So, excuse me. So, I could either remove it from the menu or I can leave it in. It's up to you guys. I think I'll leave it in. I'll leave it in because it was kind of popular. Yeah, people saw how nice the holo was from that collection and they said, all right, I'll jump. So we have this new thing we've been trying out, just testing out. We got this booby booster. We could have called it the booby break, actually. There's 2 people in now. We need 2 more. And then this thing we were running these last night, and they were called a slab break. This one's for $10 per spot. There's 12 spots, so you have a 1 in 12 odds of pulling the card. Now this is a perfect Kyogre reverse holo from the 25th collection. So you do want to collect perfect modern. You know, I often rail against modern saying there's too much of it, but there's never going to be too many perfect grades of modern cards. So it's a much safer thing to purchase, in my opinion. Much safer store of value to have a perfect grade on something that is modern. Can we see the slabs? Yeah, we can rotate through the slabs. They haven't changed a lot. It might be a better use of my time to just add new slabs to the table. Dark Wheezing. Take some of these off, actually. That's what I like to do. We add new ones and we remove old ones. There's that Aerodactyl. He would also make a pretty good slab break. He's a real nice card. Here's a Charmander, Flareon, Salamence. Tell you what, it's like I said, we've been through these slabs before. What we need are new slabs. So let's get a couple new slabs up. Oh, I hear the mailman. Mailman finally showing up. Starting late today. It's 420, 421. Free Pokemon Slap? That's right. Free Zigzagoon 9. Free Ponyta 9. Here's Remmer. Actually, these would all be nice giveaways. Oh, God. I think I'll treat these as giveaways. Look at this one. Oh, but that's actually kind of cool. Cyclone, but it only graded 8. Can you believe that? That's such a harsh grade. So these actually make great giveaway cards. Let me place these over to the side. I was going to toss you guys this little Rhyhorn here, so he's got to get tossed to the side too. But here's a nice card. Look at this. Virizion Full Art, huh? Okay, so Virizion Full Art from Plasma Blast. Only grading 9, though. Not a surprise. He's clearly off-center. So I think we were anticipating a grade that is not 10. At least it is a 9. An 8 would have been much harder to bear. The line between an 8 and a 9 is pretty thin. So let's get a price on this Virizion. PSA Virizion Plasma Blast. I'm going to go by cheapest price. That's how we always do it. So the 9 is $80, which sounds about right. The pack fresh Star Wars edged card I mailed to you came back a 6. Yes, and that's because it most likely had serious damage somewhere on it. Yeah, if it got a 6. Most likely what happened was I found 2 issues. Damage and some sort of print line. Yeah, being packed fresh does not protect you, unfortunately. Here we are. Yeah, if it had damage on it. Now, damage can look a lot different than you think it does. There's damage where you take a card and you bend it in half, right? So that's a damaged card now. But there's another type of damage where the card is receiving an impression during manufacturing, and that might look more like this. All right. So, all right. I left a really big impression this time. So actually that's too big because when a manufacturer does it, it's usually a bit more subtle, in fact. So it's usually like this. Well, come on now. There we go. Well, yeah, okay. I think that would count as damage. See how it's not just a print line. It actually bends into the card. So that's what I call an impression. It's not just a scratch. It's an impression. It leaves a bend. And that's called damage. And this can occur on cards. Actually, I can show you. Here. Let me show you some damage right now. So here's a pack of Minecraft with the zombie card. All right, well, we opened the one Minecraft pack that's good. So you can see there's a little issue right here, but that's not damage. We opened the one pack of Minecraft that's good. Oh my God. Well, let me sleeve this up. I'll send this off to grade myself then. These Minecraft cards have been having a lot of trouble though with grading 10 because they have the same damage in the same spot. So let me get the next card. Give me a second. So here's the Alex. Yeah, well, she's got an issue too, sort of. So she has an impression right here. See that? But that's not a big impression. And you can see this corner is bent. But normally the Minecraft cards have a lot of trouble. Let me see if one of these cards has it. I've graded a lot of the Minecraft cards now. Yo, okay, so these have it. Let me show you. You ready? Ah, there we are. See it? Now, if you send this into PSA, that immediately drops to a 6. These 2 cards got it. You can see not every card has it, but a lot of them do. Looks like this one right here doesn't have it. See that? So, oh, no, they all have it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. For whatever reason, this time the zombie did not have it. He got lucky, I guess. Yeah, zombie didn't have it this time. And same with the Alex card. Usually the Alex card, not just the Alex, but I mean the hollow card does have it. You can see like the beginning of it though because of this corner. And that corner will definitely turn it into a 9. So this is not a 10, this is a 9. These have been real fascinating to grade because when it comes to the centering, they're not perfectly symmetrical. The bottom row is a thicker line, but these 2 rows right here should actually have symmetry. So you can see this is slightly thinner on the top than the right, but probably within the 45-55 margin. But this corner back here will turn it into a 9 by itself. So getting a 10 is real tough, guys. But when you're opening a pack of cards, you could be like, wow, these are packed fresh. These got a chance for a 10. And then the person doing the grading finds that notch and they go, 6. You know what I mean? That's how it works. So it's an unfortunate truth. Also, this guy probably grade 9. You know why? If you look at him carefully, he shifted to the right here. So his head is thin on this side and thick on this side. But, you know, he might have a small chance at a 10. We'll find out. I don't know who grades them. I like it. I like that zombie, so maybe I'll get a 10 on it. I'm going to give this to the first person who opened a live custom today. This is getting put in with the rest of the live custom. All right. Now let's price up some more of these. Pretty interesting, right? I've learned a lot from card grading. Oh, wow, these are so cool. It's too bad they graded poorly. Look at these. These are all 8s and 9s. Trust me, man, I suffer the same fate when I send my cards into grade. Look at these. All grading 9. They must have found some little thing they don't like. Yeah, I like it. I like the way this looks. You know, if I were to cross grade this with CGC and they were to turn into 9.5s, I'd immediately have more money. Grading is subjective. And honestly, when it comes to impressions on the back of a card, it's very easy to hand out a grade. When it comes to cards that are really, let's call them borderline, that it's a struggle on borderline cards. So I looked at these cards myself. I thought they had a chance at a 10. I didn't think they were perfect 10s. About to clock out, have to miss the rest of the stream. Oh no! I'm not annoyed by the grade. I trust you. I just laughed when I saw the grade. I know. Now, who's this? Mr. Z-Dogs, what's your name? Here we are, Mister. Can you show us some Series 3 Merlin stickers? Yeah, I got Series 3 Merlin stickers. What you want to pull in the Series 3, you want to pull the Lugia. Give me a minute. And he's in there. All right, this is it. Series 3 Merlin stickers. You can see that some of the box has already been opened. That's okay though. I think there's 4 Lugias per box. So there's probably a Lugia in there still. And people were devouring these for a little while. I think what happens is you get people see what's in the stickers and they go, "Oh, I want to open that." But then if people stop ordering them for a while, everyone forgets what's in the set. They go, "I don't remember what's in there. I don't think I want to open it." But you can see, based on how much of the box is gone, that for a while it was very popular. Now, those Merlin sticker sets are extremely rare. Merlin Sticker 2 and Merlin Sticker 3 is extremely rare. All right. So Plasma Haxorus does not exist. I'm going to give it a made-up price. It is a very lovely card, a beautiful holo. I don't know about cross-grading it. I don't know if it's worth the effort, but I'm going to be giving it a price of, what do you think, $45? Remember, these are holos from black and white era, and they're already encapsulated for you by a reputable company. There we go. Yeah, people were noticing the tough grades on the Mario cards and the tough grades on the Minecraft cards, and they're like, "What's that all about?" And I'm like, "Well, unfortunately, the cards are all messed up. They do not come back in great condition." Archie Ops 8. These are really cool, actually. I suspect those Haxoruses have been bought out. That's because Haxorus is like a pseudo-legendary. Definitely one of the more popular cards. All right, what do we got here? Ooh, Cheap Charmeleon. Cheap Dark Jolteon. All right. You got Charizard playmat? I do. $15. $15. Let's grab this. How's it going, everybody? Happy Thursday. Wow, we're getting close to the weekend already? Is today Thursday or Wednesday? It's Thursday! Bro. I feel like the weekend was 2 days ago. How does the time move so fast? I'm real pleased with this Skiploom. This Skiploom and the Wobbuffet will help me earn back the cost of that booster pack a little bit. But let's find out how much this goes for. This is an uncommon Team Rocket Returns card. $120. That just doesn't seem right, because the Wobbuffet's only $50. Let me look that Wobbuffet up again. Oh, the Wobbuffet is not 50. He is 150. Wow, you guys missed it. I mispriced this. I must have thought it said 50. It said 150. Oh my God. You guys just missed out on that snag. You should have researched him. So this is actually 150. Now that seems more consistent with the cost of Rocket Returns, especially when you consider this is a Rocket Wobbuffet. Okay, and then this is also from Rocket Returns. This is the Skiploom. and it is $120. Here we are. I mispriced the Wobbuffet. I thought $50 was weirdly cheap. Here we are. So that's the prices on these, 120 and 150. Remember, this is Rocket Returns. People love that set. This is also Rocket Returns. That's an 8 Grimer. Now, this is Crystal Guardian's Charmeleon. I think I knew he probably wasn't going to grade 10 when I sent him in, but I said, we got to send him in. He's Charmeleon. You guys should have checked out that Wobbuffet. So random that I checked it because I was only looking him up to compare him to the Skiploom. All right, he's just an 8. I'm going to ask 20 bucks on him. I'm not asking much at all. 20 bucks is just enough money to get my cost of grading back. We are. And then Dark Jolteon. Now this is going to go fast, I think. This is going to be a card that a lot of people want. This one's going to be 40 bucks. This is one of the reasons why Rocket does so well. Everybody wants these awesome Rocket uncommon cards. Did you end up opening that second pack? Yes, Mr. Roberto, we did. Go back to the very end of that stream and rewatch, okay? I believe you were in there. I don't remember who got the holo, though. I'm sorry. Okay. Actually, hold on, Roberto. Your bag should just be in the front here, shouldn't it? Here it is. Roberto, I got your bag right here. Grabbed Ryan Shapiro by accident there. Okay, Roberto. Oh, nice. You got a great card, Roberto. Look at that, Lugia. And that's a checklist card. People go nuts for checklists. So you did good. You got a good pull in there, okay? You should grade that, okay? Sent for Jolteon. See, I told you. What did I say? I told you. That Jolteon was gone the moment he had a price tag. Some cards, man. Some cards are gone the moment they have a price. Oh, nice. I got the Lugia. Now, you didn't just get the Lugia. There's like 4 Lugias in that set. It's a very good set. Pokemon Tops the movie is a Lugia box. Best way to think of it. Because not just Lugia, but the birds, too. The legendary birds. So that's what kind of set it is. And we have another pack break of that running if you guys want it. Here it is. Pokemon Tops the movie 2000. So this is a pack break, and you guys can jump into it if you want another shot at one of those beautiful holos. And maybe even a hologram card, because we discovered that the hologram cards, they do exist in the what do they call that? Collector's edition boxes. Remember, Ravi was saying that you can only get the hologram card in the collector's edition box. But we actually pulled one in a regular box, proving that they're in both boxes. And those are big money, especially if you get Lugia. That's insanely good money if you get Lugia. All right. Right here we have the Booby Booster with 2 people in it. We need 2 more. And this is called a slab break for $10 a spot. You can see there's 12 spots. This is a perfect Kyogre. So we got some new slabs up. Let's see if there's any orders today. Andrew Poe sends $50. And then didn't tell me what to do with it. Let's see if Andrew Poe has a slab away. Slab away. I'm not seeing one. All right, I better write him down for 50 bucks. There we go. No, I'm getting a warning that I'm running out of my phone plan. There you go. You know, I never bought an official phone plan. I just run off of, you know, like, what do they call that? Where you pay as you go. Now we've got Anthony Shime. Booby Booster. Anthony Shime's in. Are you in? I believe it was for the Wobbuffet. Anthony. Well, I got to ask 150 on that Wobbuffet. I can't sell them for 1/3 of the price. That would be bad for me. Here we are. You should have done it before I was aware. That's what I'm saying. But he didn't actually say what it was for. He just sent $50. Next up, we have Jared Everett, Pack Break 2 base set. Pack Break 2? I think he just means Pack Break 1. Here we are. It's rugged! Now that I am aware that it is a $150 card, I have to ask that price. That's not right. You have to sell it to me for a third of that. Here we are. Ooh. The trick is to get it into a package before I'm aware of it. Then I go, ah, man. Mr. Miguel Guadardo says Series 3 Merlin. Is it really only $20 for Series 3 Merlin? Let me look this up. I'm about to be surprised. It is? All right, give me a moment. Very surprising. All right, seeing as... Oh, here we are. Let's see what this is. Okay. A weird Europe box, huh? Hold on. I will do $20 a pack for a little while longer. But then its price needs to go up, okay? These are too rare. You never see them for sale anymore. Here we are. All right. I hadn't seen my own price in a long time, but I know that these have been being opened across the internet for a while now. Now, I believe they get opened from the front. I like this side. Ah. So here they are. These are all gradable. PSA totally grades Merlin stickers. You got Sudowoodo, Gligar, Pokemon, Meryl, and Hoot Hoot, and Slowking. All right, no holo in that pack. You're always looking for a holo to pop out. Here we are, here we are, here we are. So tempting to buy him so someone will love him. Who are you referring to, the Wobbuffet? Mister, there's an active listing for 7. Boo, says Michael. Mr. Miguel, let's find your bag, Miguel. All right. P. Wen says sealed pack. So, okay. Katie Budgeon for the Dark Jolteon. Oh, that was fast. Here we are, Katie. Thank you. Give me a holo or else. Katie Budgeon. Boop. Nicholas Gertis. 1 live custom. Good luck, Nicholas Gertis. Ah, but it is a cold live custom. Let's get 50 likes in chat. I'd love that. Okay, that's the shuffle on the live custom. Thank you. Live customs are no longer bound by whether a hit has been pulled or whether a big sweep has happened. Nicholas, it's random now. Okay, here we are. You guys can always share feedback with me and tell me if you're really enjoying it being that way. Here's Roberto Alcantar. He says, I'll jump into that pack break again. Okay, sounds good, man. Ghost from the Past 2 has dropped insane. A full box is now $63. Really? Well, now, be careful with how you think about that, okay? What that could actually mean is that a lot of guys have gone in and searched their case. And so as more guys finish searching their cases, they list more and more searched boxes, okay? I would never buy individual boxes. You're dumb if you, well, you're not dumb, but you're naive if you buy the individual boxes. Because I guarantee you the cheapest box on the internet for Ghost of the Past 2 is some guy probably trying to eliminate his searched boxes. You always need to buy a sealed case. That's my opinion. I strongly believe that that's the case. I really think there are a lot of guys out there who are simply buying sealed cases, popping them open, searching for the hits, and then listing the remnants on places like eBay. I really believe that because there's too much of a financial incentive to do it. It's like a type of theft you can't get caught for. You know what I mean? Nobody can catch you for it. So I believe guarantee you there's a lot of that happening, and I would never buy an individual box. All right. No way. Here we are. Sweet. All right. Mr. I'm talking about prices from Sasioto's #1 Yu-Gi-Oh seller from distributor. He has best feedback. That's good then, because I know there are distributors and they'll sell boxes too. And to be honest, they probably are a lot more reputable. However, my motto is trust no one as well, right? So I don't know if he sells any Yu-Gi-Oh slabs, but I'd be wary of that if he does, okay? I could be wrong though. I don't know much about him. Let's go ahead and see what's next. You never know how those guys acquire their product either, by the way. Just because they're selling it. Nicholas Gertis. Mr. Nick. What do we got, Nick? Oh, look at that. 1 large for Nick. Goes from the past 2 actually has insane pull rates up to 7 goes per case. Nah, that's not what I've experienced. It's 2 to 4 per case. And 4 seems to be very rare. It's mostly between 2 and 4. But so 3 is probably what you get out of a case. 7, I've heard multiple people claim that it's 7, but I can tell you we've opened almost 4 cases, and I have not seen that pull rate at all. So I don't know where that's coming from. Maybe it's being shown on like a YouTube channel. Maybe somebody on YouTube got like a lucky case, and so everyone's saying that over and over again as a result of the lucky case. Or maybe the first wave of cases, or maybe, you know, it could be any number of things, but I'm not seeing that pull rate. They're a lot more rare than that. Here you go, Nicholas. They are, in fact, pretty rare. Maybe one lucky guy got a very, very rare case. You know what I mean? Do you get packs from a distributor? I run everything from the secondhand market. It's pretty random. I've seen cases with none and cases way up. 4 cases, small sample size. Not in my opinion. TCC, did you see Kanye glorifying Yahtzees and the evil man with funny mustache on InfoWars? InfoWars. Oh, InfoWars is Alex Jones, right? Glorifying Yahtzees. What's a Yahtzee? I got no idea what you're talking about, Mike Side. I'm not hip to the hop on this one. Oops. All right, so we got to shuffle this. It's average size, says Cloudy. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yahtzees are nutsies. Man, you think I'd be smart enough to catch that? The mustached man on InfoWars. Who's the mustached man? Oh, he went on InfoWars. That's what you're saying. You're saying Kanye West went onto InfoWars, and he is agreeing with the Nazi party. Wow. Really? Man, that guy's destroying himself for sure. There's no way. There's no way you can recover from that. Whoa! Hold on. I mean, I don't know what to say. You don't win by being racist toward another group of people these days. It's not how it works. Wow, man. I never expected that. You gone off the rails. That is off the rails. I mean, he was already pretty much off the rails, but I thought that maybe he could bring it back and have some kind of intellectual conversation about dominance groups. You can't just say, I like, you know. Wow. Parler says Kanye is no longer buying the social media company. 17 minutes ago. Whoa! Analysis. Whoa! Donald Trump just had a dinner with Kanye. Well, wow. Kanye West deal to buy Parler is terminated. Not even Alex Jones can help Kanye West. This is this really Kanye West wearing a mask? Look at this. Whoa, that's some wild stuff. After spending days in the headlines for dining with Donald Trump and a known white supremacist, Kanye West attempts to change the subject by openly praising Adolf Hitler during an appearance on Alex Jones' podcast. Jones, who is hardly the voice of reason, given his history of slandering the parents of Sandy Hooks, attempted to defend West, who has faced immense criticism. Wow. Wow, man. I don't know. I don't know what happens now. I'm curious to see what happens now. Check DMs, TCC. I'm gonna go check it. Okay. I see you got some tweets. I don't even know if I want to play the tweets because I don't know if the tweets could get my channel in trouble or something. I'm just gonna leave it alone. I'll let you guys watch it on your own time, bro. He's crazy. Low key, this hurts the conservatives very hard. Yeah, definitely. I mean, it doesn't reflect well on Donald Trump's judgment if he's having dinners with Kanye West, but Kanye West is a literal Nazi sympathizer. I mean, it's you know, it'll still appeal to some small group of fashion or whatever they call them, neo Nazis. There we go. So it'll appeal to that group, but it's not going to appeal to the swing voter in America. They're going to be like, I'm not into that. Wild, man. What's up, Rand? Watch it on your free time. Imagine trying to change the subject by telling people you like Nazis. He was not praising Nazis for the Holocaust. Well, I don't know what to say, man. He's just, he says something. I don't know. You're right. I haven't researched the whole thing, but all of those headlines are saying a similar story of him, and I'm sure when I go digging, you're going to find something incredulous in there that he should not have said that allowed those headlines to sound so synonymous with each other. Yeah, I don't know, man. Kanye's 5% German. Are we going to drill the booby slab? Hey, if you win the booby slab, you can drill it. Bro, all right. Nazis agreeing with the black man. Damn, 2022 is crazy. Who's next? Bro. I don't even know what to think. Nicholas Gertis, one live custom. Now, is that a third one that he ordered, or am I just seeing a repeat of one he already ordered? Hold on. Sometimes these emails repeat. Still have the Torchic Hollow Phantoms? I think I do. Yes, sir. He's a cutie. You want to see him up close? You know what's cool about this Torchic? I got it from the Kansas City card convention. What do they call it? Collecticon. I got this from Collecticon, and I think I paid like $8 for it, and it graded 8, and it cost me $20 to grade. So if it sells after PayPal fees, maybe I make about $19, $18 on it. Pretty neat, right? That's how you make $18. I'm rich. Look out, man. Millionaire coming through. All right, give me a second now. So Nicholas Gertis. Yes, he ordered another live custom. Here we go. Nick. Reggie Lecky. I'm sorry. That is not another hit, Nick. But you know what's cool is every time this gets rotated, you're aware that there's another shot. That is the whole point of the live customs now, is they get rotated now every single time that you place an order for them. Is it worth the effort? Yeah. I mean, suppose it had come back 10 by some lucky chance. Well, then, yeah, I would have made good money then. He would have sold for $250. And if you think about it, the flip from $8 to $250 is enormous. So there's money doing that, but it's harder than you think to actually find that sort of hidden treasure. That's why I've compared card collecting to, what do they call that? Something for gold. where you sit in the water and toss the bucket back and forth. What do they call that? Not searching for gold, not mining for gold. Gold something. I can't remember the name of it. If you drill that booby card, it needs to be strategically placed in the right spot. No one cares about Balenciaga. Whew. Yeah, I don't know, man. He's definitely in the news. Zane Barr says Naruto Untold Prophecy. All right. Mr. Zane, panning for gold. Thank you. Panning for gold. So opening up Pokemon cards or any card set and grading cards is kind of like panning for gold. You're hoping that you run into something really special. What panning means? Panning is when you put pay dirt into a sort of specialized bucket, and then you let the water get rid of the mud and the dirt, and the gold flakes fall to the bottom of the pan because the gold weighs a lot more than the other minerals and rocks and stuff you find in that water. So you pan for gold by letting water into the bucket, swirling it around, and then letting the water back out. It carries those other rocks out, but the gold remains. They call that panning for gold. It's something people did in the past to find gold. I love gold. Yeah, we all love gold. The world loves gold. Too much, maybe. Oh, massive iron sand attack. And the Nine Tails Fox Spirit. Wow, that's actually pretty cool, huh? Are you getting V-Star Universe in? Yes, a lot of it. Lots and lots and lots of it. So you guys can go crazy. Hey, yo, what was that Sasuke card? Oh, hold on. Was there a Sasuke card? I don't see one. Is it this guy? I don't know these characters. You think I watched Naruto? Mister, do you have a Rolex? No, I understand that watches are collectible, but I think that Pokemon cards will go up in value faster than Rolexes. Rolexes are a bit, they're a bit of an older audience, wouldn't you agree? Because they're just jewelry for men. Men don't really need watches these days. We've got cell phones, so it's just jewelry. I don't collect jewelry. Too risky for me. Where would you recommend to buy gold or silver? Right here. I do have some silver coins. See, you can ask me that question, but it's not my job to turn you away to another shop, right? But obviously, you can just search the internet for stuff that you want. Silver and gold, silver and gold. Do, 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 do. We got some graded coins if you guys are ever into these. These are for sale, actually. I don't remember the price on this. This is like $200 and something. It's a collectible coin with the queen's head on it. Ooh. This is pretty nice. That's the gold version of the same coin. I'm getting more coins in it with dragons on them. Yay, dragons! We have Manuel Alvarez. I'll do one spot in the Kyogre Slab Break and 2 Astral Radiance. One spot in the Kyogre Slab Break. Yes. With the Queen's severed head on it. Yay. How many spots left on Ancient Origins? Oh, hold on. This many. Ancient Origins has just started. Jump in, guys. Is this Daft Punk? It just says back to the 80s synthwave. Okay, you're confusing me. Manuel Alvarez. Kyogre. So this slab break is for $10 per spot and is for this perfect Kyogre. There's 12 spots. Your odds are 1 in 12. So in other words, your odds are based directly off of the price of the card. It's not like it's 1 out of 100. You know what I mean? I feel like that's what gambling companies do. All right. Now he says he also wants 2 Astrals. 2 Astrals. Here we are. This is almost done. We need one guy in here. Venmo is accepted as payment, correct? No Cash App yet? We have ZELLE. We have ZELLE. Zelle and Bitcoin. So now I got PayPal, Zelle, and Bitcoin. 3 methods that you can pay with. All right. I swear, I'm smelling it again. Some kind of chemical smell in here. What is that smell? Something smells like chemicals. We had that the other night and I couldn't figure it out. I'm looking this up. I'm getting a whiff of it. Chemical smell in home. 7 telltale smells that your HVAC needs repair. Burning dust, electrical odor, rotten egg, oily, acetone. You know what? I'm turning my heater off. We're just gonna have to be freezing cold. All right, so yeah, I definitely smelled some kind of chemical and I turned my heater off. You know what? I think I better tell my wife right now too, guys. Give me one moment. No, it doesn't smell dank in here and John's not here. It smells like nail polish. I'll be back. All right, well, I can't find her. I don't know where she went. I'm back. Ship before the house burns down. Yeah, I was running all over the house. I can't find her. So that's for Manuel Alvarez. She's right behind you, mister. Let's see, Manuel. Well, that sounded like her. I heard a door. Was she in the house not answering me? I mean, she was probably doing something embarrassing. I hear her. What? I'm going to ask her what she was doing. I gotta go. Smell. Stand over there and smell. Smell anything?
It's like cards.
Smell like cards in here?
I mean...
So I'll be sitting there and I get a strong smell of something chemical.
Really? I don't smell anything.
Well, I turn the heater off though, because I feel like it comes out of the vent.
Well, think about it.
You just do research. Don't actually do anything crazy, okay? She's like, we're going to call 911. It's like, we're not going to call 911. All right. Manuel Alvarez. Let's see. Yeah, something definitely smelled like a chemical. There was no doubt about it. Not the cards, because I've smelled cards before. It smelled like nail polish. And I think we better figure out and make sure it's not our HVAC. Here we are. I smelled it the other day and I was like, what is that? I thought somebody was spraying spray paint outside. Do you guys remember that? Could you smell it when you went upstairs? You can only smell it in this room. You can't smell it in the other rooms. So, but you know what? You know how I'm always complaining. Here, let me turn this off. You know how I'm always complaining it's too hot in this room? It's because I have a vent right here and the door's closed. So I just get a lot of air from that vent and it's hot air. And I think that I get to smell the HVAC better than she does. All right, let's see what's next. Alex says, base set Japanese. What if it's coming from outside? Yeah, but from where? I got a neighbor like 2 houses. Nobody lives next to me. Nobody lives to the other side of me. So 2 houses down, I got a neighbor, but he doesn't spray paint. He hardly does anything. He's an old man. So no, it's a dead neighborhood. Nobody does anything out here. Oh man, turn my fan off. I like my fan on. Let me get my fan back on. I like that feeling of the air. All right. Sweet. Here we are. Nicholas Gertis, 1 live, 4 lost origin. Prune juice lady rolling the bulb. Spinner rack. Someone's trying to steal the pokies. All your neighbors are dead. They don't come out to their lake house until summertime, so it's wintertime. And even during the summertime, oftentimes they're only here on the weekend. They're called weekenders. That is cold, Mr. Nicholas. Let's get those 4 lost origins. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good luck. Yeah, I definitely smelled something. It distracted me from the stream. They're called rich people. No, they're not rich. Average people, really. Here we are. All right. Here's Rating Gardevoir and Box of Disasters. Cough, cough. Okay. Relicanth. Oops. Orbital Toolbox. And Roselia. Ooh. Yeah, I smelled something chemical for sure. I don't know what it was. So, Nicholas Gertis. Prune juice ladies in the walls. She's watching. She's always watching. Can you shout Moo Sister Annie Reaction? What? Next up, we got Rafael Gonzalez. One battle of God. Okay, so this is just too small of an order, but I'll open it anyways. $4 is too small of an order. Did you ever smell that before you started your furnace this year? No. No, I just recently smelled it. Well, I want to clue you guys in on something, okay? Mr. Panicking was hilarious. Well, let me clue you in. So our thermostat, right, in the house where you control the temperature of the room, it is saying error now. So I don't know if that's the thermostat breaking or if it's saying something about our HVAC system in general. And I am smelling that chemical smell. Cold. So we better have it looked into. You seen Cocaine Bear trailer? No. Here we are. All right. Let's see. Sounds like you need your air filter replaced. Maybe. My 12 gauge would have tweaked out. Great, that says Vizard. What? We're looking for Mr. Raphael. Here we are. I definitely would have it checked out. Yeah, it's weird because my wife hired an HVAC guy to look at our system, but I don't remember him doing any work. He just came in and looked at the system and left. I don't think she actually hired or paid for him to get anything done other than the inspection. Zach Patch says 1 in the Ancient Origins box break. Heck yeah. Sabotage. Okay, Zach Patch. There we go. HVAC people take forever. They get a busy schedule, man. You'll smell it right away in the vent, says John. Better do a smell test. Maybe what we need to do is be outside, get a lot of fresh air, turn the HVAC on, come inside, and then sniff the vent. Tyler Balbo, 3 Ancient Origins. All right, here we are. 3 Ancient Origins. Tyler, you're moving this box a little faster now, Tyler. There we go. Oh, I hear the vacuum going. I was like, what is that? What does that sound? 4 Silver Tempest. Take us to the vent. Let's investigate. There we go. So, Mr. Tyler, if it's the HVAC, then it should be coming from all vents. Well, here's the deal. We're in a small room together with the HVAC blowing a lot of hot air and nowhere for that air to go. I can actually feel all the hot air coming into the room. That's why I crack the windows sometimes. Now, if you're in the family room, it's got this huge tall ceiling, and it would be harder to smell a faint smell if you were in that living room. But in here, you're going to smell it instantly. But I smelled it the other day. We sat down, and I said, what is that smell? Some kind of chemical smell. Yo! Wow, Tyler Balbo picking up the unknown alternative art. Beautiful, man. How about that, everybody? Wow, cool. That's like 2 Domino's orders. Here's Jinx. That's like 2 orders of pizza. Okay. Filet Lee. Frost Last Mawile. Tyler says, let's go. Yeah, congratulations, Tyler. Tyler says, I've already got a bag. Pokemons. Most just have a metal cover that come from ductwork. The filler behind it just pops out. You put a new one. Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to research it. I told her to research it. All right. I know where she was, by the way. My wife was in our garage. We have this detached garage. And she probably was out there singing. Hey, mister, what can you do is call your local... What you can do is call your local fire department on a non-emergency call, and they can come out with their gas sensors to let you know if it's toxic. Oh, okay. Interesting. Okay. Well, maybe we should do that. I don't know. All right. Refresh. And just like that, we're out of orders. There are no orders. So that means your wait time, if you order something now, your wait time is 0. You can also just smoke some gas. It cancels it out. Yeah, exactly. We got the booby boosters. The booby boosters with 1 spot. I just got an email from someone. Here it is. Spot number 4. So you found the smell the other night? No. She was dabbing. Here's the slab break. With 1 person in, there's 11 spots remaining. Okay, we got the Ancient Origin box break. You guys just saw that. That's moving. Hey, mister, what's the free slab? Well, payday's tomorrow. My order of 1 spot of the movie didn't go through under Trevor. It might not have arrived yet. Here we are. We've got 4 spots in the Japanese base set booster pack break. And 1 spot in the Pokemon the Movie pack break. So we got a lot of vintage stuff for sale. Got a lot of slabs for sale. We have an XY Era box break and all the booster packs. She was smoking pot in the garage. No, she can't. Let's see. So you say you placed an order? Let me make sure that it's not just my email. Is the pack break heavy? It's assumed light. Yeah, this music needs to like get better or something. I'm jumping ahead. She's like vacuuming now, my wife is. Maybe she's wondering if well, yeah, I have no idea. All right. No, I don't see an order for Trevor. Trevor, I don't think it went through. Tyler Balbo. She's vacuuming the pot smell out. Poke Tour, it was about 20 minutes ago, maybe just a tad slow. 20 minutes is too long. It should have arrived by now. So, Trevor, I think you should go back and check because I don't think I received it. Well, payday is tomorrow. You should play some music your wife makes. What a slow stream today. Here's an order from Jesse Madrid. 1 in the Tops pack break. You got it. Mister, when's the ancient break? As soon as it's done. Here's Jesse Madrid. Jesse Madrid. Oops. There we go. 2 spots in. There's 6 spots remaining. Do you have any Lugia or Pikachu slabs, mister? Oh, good question. Just the ones on the table, okay. Roberto Alcantar, 2. Star Wars Weiss. Mr. Roberto? Have you seen the movie Ozarks? You mean the TV show on Netflix? We did watch that. We thought it was really interesting because Lake of the Ozarks was pretty much in our backyard. We were living in St. Charles. How many spots in Ancient Origins break? There's a total of 36. 10 of them have been purchased. Okay, here is the Crazy Guy at pack number 1. And the Fighter Pilot in pack number 2. Have you been to the strip club? No, and I probably never will be. I don't need to. I got a sexy wife already. I'm pretty happy already. Roberto, the strip club is for people who don't get a chance to see naked booty cheeks. Mister, am I your favorite? Oh, you're my favorite. Roberto. Let's see. Where's Roberto? Here he is. You're my favorite. Yes, me neither. I don't go either, says Carl Wolf. MC Spankies from MC Thankies. Okay, now we have an order from Trevor Glisson. 1 spot for the movie pack break. Hey, there it is. Sent my last order for the month. Gotta buy presents. Yeah, no problem. Trevor Glisson. Whoop. Put that up there. Andres Areca. He says 2 Silver Tempest. Mr. Andres, give me a minute. Haha. When is the best stimulus check? Yeah, when are we getting more stimmies? I'm just looking for more stimmy checks. We got Pikachu. Pika! Sunflora. Man, that story about Kanye West. I want to know what happens next, man. I'm following that. Andres. He's such a public figure. I mean, it's like the ultimate meltdown. Do you have more BBs of Battle Chaos? Or what? I have more booster packs if that's what you're asking, yeah. Do you mean booster box? Oh, booster boxes. Yes, I got multiple booster boxes. Took me a second there. It's Yee now, don't forget. That Kanye stuff is wild. All right, there we go. Katie Budget. Hey, mister, please pay 26 to my slab away. Slab away. Katie Budget. It kind of shows you how much power celebrities have. They're like, in some ways, they're more influential than actual politicians. KT Budgeon. I see you have 175 here. So this is going to come down to 150. Thank you, Katie. Katie then says, I'll take 3 sneaker bunkos. Ooh. I don't care about Kanye. What's up with them pit bulls? Man really said he likes Hitler. I know. That's wild. The heck? Until they got locked up in Russia, then they are powerless. What? I'm still holding on my Stimmy Cash. Have not run into hard times yet. Nice, man. He showed Kim nudes to employees. Whoa. Merry Christmas. Whoa. Sneaker Bunko continues to provide. Okay. Whoa. Okay. Whoa. I'm sure everyone working there already saw her nude before. Can we see your abuses? My buses? Hello. Those are for my husband. Oh my God. Too good, Red. All right. So I put this over here. And we'll go grab your bag for my husband. Whoop. What'd you get me for Christmas? This pussy. Let's see. Not in here. We're on the hunt. Boop. What to get your man for Christmas? Andrew Flores, 2 spots in the Tops pack break. Oh, okay, so there is a lot of interest in this pack break. Mr. Andrew. What's up, Andrew? I feel like I haven't had an order from you in a while. It's nice of you to join in. Mr. Thoughts if your wife made an OnlyFans, would you divorce or be in it? Are those the only 2 options? Divorce or also join in? Wow. You know, I feel like OnlyFans is a fascinating thing. Obviously, it's sex work, and she doesn't do that. If she was the kind of personality trait where it's like oh man, I just can't not do sex work, I guess that's sort of like unexplored territory for me because I've never known anyone like that, and it would be a dramatic shift from what I'm used to because she's a software engineer, which is a very conservative kind of job. But, you know, I would dabble and then decide if I hate it. And if I hate it, I'd say, you know, this isn't working. I got to move on or you got to quit. And, but, you know, I'm an open-minded kind of person. I think a lot of it would hinge on whether or not it was successful. If it was unsuccessful, that would be so, like, embarrassing, wouldn't it? So it's kind of like a big gamble to get into something like that. And at first, your feelings are like, this is stupid. But I don't know, if you found some way to make millions of dollars showing your booty hole off on the internet, it's a weird flex. It's a very degenerate kind of flex, but maybe I'm kind of a degenerate person. Tyler Balbo, 5 Evolving Skies. You've got it. Just blur your face and don't talk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here we are. But, you know, so if you open an OnlyFans and show off your naked body and your OnlyFans flops, yeah, that's the worst. Then you've got Your dignity's gone and you're not wealthy. See what I'm saying? Your dignity's gone and you got no money. You'd be like, oops, guess shouldn't have done that. So you better be sure your OnlyFans is going to succeed. Because if you're going to show off your naked body to the world, but you make a lot of money doing it, everyone's like, well, yeah, you made a lot of money, though. It's like a trade. Like a trade-off. Here we are. Yeah, it's 2 L's exactly. You've lost your privacy, and you didn't even get rich from it. Do you still have the $17 Dark Machoke? I'm afraid he sold. The Peepee Economist. Oh, yeah. There's Sylvie on. Here's Gigalith. And Ludicolo. There we go. All right, Tyler Balbo. But, you know, so if you discover that it was not right for you, I would say we got to get out of this. This is not a good thing. There's a lot of people out there making adult content right now, and a lot of consumers of adult content. I could be wrong, but I would not doubt that some of you guys, in fact, are consumers of that content. So somebody's got to do it. Dark Arbok. I'm not here to judge them for making adult content. I think it's very hypocritical when people consume it and then they hate on the people who produce it. You know what I mean? Whoa! So everyone's out there consuming naughties, but then they're going to judge the people who make it? It's like, I don't know. It's hypocritical. Carlo Garza, 1 Sneaker Bunko. You got it. There we go. I think there's likely predatory behavior in, you know, the market of sex working. Predatory behavior from guys who want to talk girls into doing it when it's really probably maybe not their own original idea. And then also probably there's a lot of regret and maybe there's drug use or poverty involved. So, you know, but some people get into it and they're just loving it and they're really succeeding. And we look at them and we go, wow, if I could just do that. All right, Carlo, let's see if you got a bag, huh? Carlo Garza. If the money was that good, would you let another man film with your wife? No, because then it's not your wife, it's our wife. So there's a line to cross. You know what I mean? Here we are. Here we are. So one of the seductive promises of OnlyFans is that you can make the content privately at home. And if she needs a male actress, it can be you, right? And so you've got like these couples that are making OnlyFans together and they're making money from it. Wow, that's like a whole different take on adult content. It's just you and your wife or girlfriend and no one else is involved. So that's pretty remarkable and it works really well for some people. But I mean, if you're some other guy is blasting your girl in the face, it's not your girl anymore. You know, it's just how it is. And that's how it is for all adult actresses. They know that. They know that most men don't want to date, especially while they're performing. Maybe afterwards, some guys will still be like, yeah, we'll get married and all that, but not during it. It's too much, man. All right, let's see. Carlos. That doesn't really matter how much money. I think for men, money is not the ultimate goal. The ultimate goal is to have a woman of your own, which is why you work so hard for money. You work hard for money so you can have a woman of your own. And so if your woman's making all the money because she's getting with another guy, well then, sure, you've got money now, but you don't have a woman of your own, so there's no point to it. Carlos Garza, I do not see you in here. Let me get you a new bag. Let me double check here first. Carlos Jimenez. Yes, but the price for Cyberway is still the same. Can't Slow Me Down, Caleb Young, Cameron, Casey, Cameron, Cesar Soto, Claude, Caleb, Carter, Carlos Cabrera. Most of our current girlfriends have been blasted in the face before they even met us. Not mine. My wife had never had sex with another man before I met her. All right, let's see. I'm just going to do a backup check. Okay, but he's done it before. I'll just ask Mr. if it's fine. Thank you, Alex. Carlos. Wow, lucky. Garza. Why would you say that's lucky? Are you a misogynist? It's an interesting thing that guys would want to have a girlfriend who hasn't had sex with other men before. You know, isn't that fascinating? It's got to be biological, right? It's got to be biological. Okay, I'm just not seeing an order from the past for Carlo Garza, so it had to have been an older bag for sure. It's fascinating that across all societies, men seem to value women who haven't already had sex with a bunch of other men. But does it really surprise you? There must be some evolutionary motivator, something that occurred as we developed as a species that said, dude, you want to make sure you get to a girl who's just for you and no one else. Carlo Garza. So that's not a surprise. We evolved for that. Only in the recent, 60 years or whatever, have we had the ability to separate pregnancy from sexuality. Disease. Yeah, there's also disease. I agree with that. But I think that probably the greater issue is making sure that you're the father of the child is a very big issue. All right. Andres Areca, 2 NBAs. It'd be a shame if someone sniped it. Sniped what? Here we are. Andres. Let's get him open. All right. Not really no biggie, says Jamie. Rui Hachimura. What would your drag queen name be? Dragconomist. Are people getting free slabs with each order? Oh yeah. Mister, I'm able to slab away the $100 Charizard for $10. For $15. How about that, Jamie? Just to make sure someone else doesn't get first, huh? Here's a rated rookie, Jalen Green, and Corey Kispert. But no number, no signature. First wife was a V girl. Girls with some practice are better. No, I don't agree with that at all. There we go. The argument that the girls who have slept with other men are better than the girls who haven't is just sort of made up in our heads, in my opinion. Andres Areca. I think we do that in order to like what we have better. You know what I mean? So it's called rationalizing, right? So we take what we have and we say, well, I like the one I have the best, and here are the reasons. So you're casting an argument for why it's better one way or another. I think that the individual is what makes one relationship better than another relationship. What did I walk into? Sports cars and girls have been around are better. They're better. I'm stronger. I'm smarter. Next up, we've got Andrea Navarro, 1 random Pokemon, and 10 for store credit. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and give you an Astral Radiance. There we go. Oh, look at that, a little snipe. So my thoughts on women who have had too much sex with too many other guys is that it shows a pattern of someone who is not able to attach long term. So if a girl has had too many partners, she's either got a problem with attachment, or she's got an addiction to sleeping with lots of people, different people. So that's a big red flag for me. And I say, well, I don't want to settle down with that. You know what I mean? 10 for store credit, says Andrea. Can't trust them. And marriage is really a large risk, especially nowadays. A lot of men understand when you get married, she can take half your stuff and kind of ruin your life, right? Because the courts tend to rule in their favor. And so that could be said about a guy too. Oh yeah, well, I agree. Well, one thing I didn't do was I didn't meaninglessly sleep around with a lot of women. And so when I met my now wife, I think she understood that about me, and I could say that very confidently with her. I say, I don't mess around. I just want to find someone to love and marry. And so women who have not slept around with a bunch of guys, they hear that and they go, that's what I am, and I want that too. Here we are. Yeah, I think it's possible for a guy to sleep around too much. Probably ruins you on the inside a bit. You just see women as perhaps 100% interchangeable and not special in any way. And that is a sort of detachment that maybe it seems like a sort of King Sigma male move, but what is it really? It just means you never really have a family with anyone. That's what it means. And I don't know, maybe that works out. Maybe it doesn't. I suspect it doesn't work out more often than it does. Oops. All right. I'm all about those long-term relationships. I don't know how many guys can say this, but I've never cheated on a woman. Probably a lot of guys. There's also a lot of guys who have never had sex, too. Yo, what I miss is Juan. Alex, PSX, $25 for my slab away. You got it, Alex. Thank you so much. Mr. Alex. So, this is 245. Mr. is one of them. Mom, can I play it? Here's that patch. One sneaker bunko. Okay, well, let's say without the virginity part, a lot of people haven't cheated. Here we are. You know, if you think about it, sleeping around with a whole bunch of different people before you get a long-term partner, it's sort of like believing that your partner doesn't care if you sleep around with a bunch of people first. So if you're just sleeping with them in some sort of meaningless way, in a way, it's like cheating. It's not cheating, but it's like it. You know what I mean? This concept that, well, having sex with lots of different partners has no meaning. And I don't think that's true. I think it does have meaning. You know what I mean? Being able to say we're exclusive to each other, people think that that has no value now, I think. Yeah, I don't really sleep around in a meaningless way because it's not really meaningless. Here we are. Well, I would say that, you know, if you have sex with someone who you're being real sincere with because you intend to go long-term with them and have a family, that's one thing. And if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. But if it's just like, yeah, I'm just hooking up with this girl and that girl and this girl, it's like, all right, we get it. You're rubbing your dick a lot inside of this girl's badussy, but it's like, you're just sort of a man whore, and it's not that impressive in my opinion. I'm a male, I'm a man, I'm a he. Here we are. But I'm glad I found one. Got to be more of a partnership than a sexual relationship. Here we are. I think it's more impressive if you went around having like 20 children with 6 different women. But if you're really just, you know, having sex for sex itself, in a way it's a bit like you're a drug doer of sex, isn't it? Zach Patch. Boom. You got the boobies. Sexuality is now playing the role of your drug needs. Where's that Elon Musk sound? For $1.17, you can activate it on your own using Streamlabs. So are you a big fan of Nick Cannon? I don't know who Nick Cannon is. I suppose I'm not if I don't know who he is. Richard Silver says, first time ordering. 2 spots in the Japanese base set pack break. Ooh. So we got 4 here. Nice to meet you. Richard Silver. Silver and gold. Me trying to have 13 kids. I think when people talk about, bro, I get all the Bodusi, I'm like, okay, lame, go F something then. Mistress, the way I can find out which slabs I have with you, I forgot. Shipping, but I would have to go hunting them down, and that would take maybe like 5 minutes out of the live stream to do that. Richard Silver. They are not kept here. They're kept in the shipping area, and they have to be assembled. Assemble! It's nice to meet you, Mr. Richard. 2 spots in the Japanese base set pack, 1 evolving skies. If I need more, just let me know. If I need to send more, just let me know. Here we are. Is United States shipping $9 no matter the number of slabs? That's right. So even if you had 100 slabs, it would be $9. So in other words, it's really expensive for people who are shipping tiny bags, and it's really cheap for people who are shipping multiple items. That's how the shipping is designed. So if you ever look at it and you go, $9, why should I have to pay $9? Well, you're subsidizing it for someone else who went deep and they ordered a bunch of slabs. That's what's going on. Oh, Ooh, Garbodor. Inky. Did you get the RCS metal cards? RCS metal cards. What are you talking about, Joaquin? There's new cards that are made out of metal. Antonio Brown got an arrest warrant. I think he used the cord blood. Come on now. Okay, Mr. Richard. Yes, the premium box. Would a serial killer be dumb enough to get the vigil like in Idaho? Can we get $9 for international shipping? I wish. But international shipping's shockingly expensive. Believe it or not, I already help subsidize some of the cost. Like if I were to show the creation of the label step by step on screen, that is, if you gave your address away, I could show you just how expensive it is. Okay, Richard Silver, 12.22. Nice Mister is doing pack breaks on Topps 2000. Yes, and it's been pretty popular so far. Right now we have a pack break running with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people in it. We need 3 more. And this is the base set pack break, which has a lot of potential. Got any metal redeem codes? Alex did it and went to the vigil. All right, we got Magnus Marshall. I'd like a Pokey Bruh. Pokey Bruh. Here we are, Magnus Marshall. Is marriage necessary for a relationship? I think it is, but let's define marriage. What is marriage? Well, I think marriage is a commitment to each other that everyone's expecting you to keep, and you're making a promise. However, the marriage we have today is a legal contract provided by the government. Is a legal contract provided by the government needed? I would say no. So the legal aspect of marriage is not needed, but the emotional and commitment and religious aspect of it is necessary. All right, you're getting a Vintage Energy, Altaria, Magmar, Metapod, and Electrode. I definitely don't want to be legally bound. Here we are. Okay, Magnus Marshall. What's a girl? I'm a male. I'm a man. I'm a he. Marriage is control for the government. I don't think so. I do think that marriage gives the woman more control over you, though, than the other way around. The thing is about legal marriage. If you get legally married, there are benefits. Like, oftentimes, if one of you has a healthcare plan, now both of you have a healthcare plan. And most importantly of all, the government now provides you cheaper taxes. So let's say you found your soulmate and you're going to stay together forever. Well, then you really do want to be married because you're going to save so much money on taxes. Marriage should have a renewal period. Well, yeah, if that was the case, then you would have to pay for that legal contract more often. But also, what you would likely see is more women leaving men. Okay, Alex, $25 to the Destroy Slab. Oh my God. Alex, you're crazy. All marriage really needs, I'll tell you what we need. $3.59. We need to eliminate all the socialism where all the money that men are earning goes over to women. I don't hate women, by the way, but I feel that when you are taking all this money and dumping it on women, they don't need men. So women call men wallets sometimes as a sort of derogatory insult, but it's true. You are a wallet. The most valuable thing men bring to a relationship is your ability to provide. I would say in 2022, that's the number one thing. And that's the majority of your value is your ability to be a provider. So when women receive so much socialism and welfare that they could literally just break up with you and marry the government, you have reduced your value as a man. That's the real problem in society when it comes to men can't find women anymore. Yeah, why would women date the average man when they can just be single and receive benefits from the government if they need help with their children and receive an alimony check and receive child support check from you? So they get the benefit of having the child, taking half your stuff, and you send the money and the government sends the money. That needs to end. All that needs to end, 100%. And then men will have value in society again. Men don't have value in society anymore. Unless you're rich. If you're rich, you've got value. Average men have no value because of socialist policies where your value is just taken in the form of taxes and then just given to other people. You want to make sure if you're a man and you work hard, your value goes up, not down. All right, so we have Nikolaj Rasmussen. Imagine being a deadbeat and paying 5 child supports. I only make $85K a year. So Nikolaj Rasmussen says, I would like 1 pre-grade, 10 lost abyss. I have a bag. Okay, let's get those lost abyss. There are guys who get upset when they hear that. Oh, we should get rid of welfare. We should get rid of socialism. I call them bums. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Men who are working a job and earning money rarely agree with increasing socialism. Well, women almost always agree with socialism. Women, it's almost 100% of the time because that's what they value. They value money. They value your money, and they're voting to take it away from you. Here we are. All right. Yeah, men used to be providers. They used to be. Now the government's the provider. Where does the government get the money that it's providing? Well, it just takes it out of your wallet involuntarily. Whoop. Here goes. Men who do not work jobs, they get insulted very quickly if you say you don't want socialism. I'm going to be the only man in her family. Oh, Pidgeot. So, let's change this music a little bit. They get insulted real fast. They go, but, capitalism's the worst. Just make it harder for someone who applies for aid to receive it. Make sure they're not gaming the system. Do you have Japanese V-Star in pre-order? Yes. My wife makes more than I do, and we don't share our money, and we just split bills. Everything else is on us. Make the barking sound for the men, Mr. Ruff, ruff, ruff. Her dad isn't around. Feet makes all the money. Here we are. Society doesn't value men too much, and I feel like men ourselves have caused this through issues like voting for more socialism. Socialism's not for men. Socialism is for women. Men are better at going out and suffering in jobs. And we have more freedom to go out and do that. So the socialism is for the ladies. If you're a man, you need to get up off your feet and go earn some money because that's what you should be very skilled at. That's very close to your sexual value is how hard of a worker you are. Very, very close. Nikolaj. Okay, so let's find that bag and get you that pre-grade. Here's Nicholas, Nathan, all the broke down dudes that can't handle it, LMAO. Here we are. Well, some people get really mad at me when I say this stuff. And if you look into their lives, I can promise you it's nothing that they're super proud of. And my message isn't you have no value, you're worthless, we should get rid of you. My message is you should improve yourself and make yourself valuable because you'll like yourself better if you're successful than if you were poor and relying on socialism. That's the truth. You'll feel a lot more confident. You'll feel a lot more proud of yourself. You'll brag about it. You'll be like, yeah, I totally took care of myself. Nobody brags about, oh yeah, the government pays for me and I barely make it all year. You know, nobody brags about that. So let's see. That's nice. I like that. Come on now. Don't rely on assistance. Yeah. I understand the need for welfare. I understand the need for socialist policies that protect people who are struggling in life. But it should not become the main provider of your income. It should not become the main provider of raising children. Raising children should be the job of the father of those children. And if the father decides not to raise those kids, well, you had sex with the wrong guy. And there needs to be a consequence for having sex with the wrong guys now. When you remove that consequence, the world changes. So in the past, if you had sex with the wrong guy, you suffered immensely. There was horrible, immense suffering. Now you have sex with the wrong guy and you make someone else pay for it. Well, I made a mistake, but, you know, you can pay for it. Here we are. That's not a good system. It's a bad system. Here's Mimic You. You're netting someone into your lifestyle that did not want to be part of your lifestyle. Like that Pikachu a lot. Okay, here we go. So, Yeah, you're netting someone into your mistakes who didn't want to be part of your mistakes. But then there's people who are just born with bad luck, you know, like children who are born with cancer, or they get cancer, children with cancer. That's really sad. All the 100% socialism should go to them. I wouldn't mind helping them pay for the entire thing from top to bottom. That's a real cause where you feel like it's worth, you know, working hard to help society for. I feel motivated to help kids with cancer. I feel really motivated. Ooh, that's pretty bad. Pikachu's in bad shape. I don't feel motivated to help pay for another man and another woman to have sex, and I'm not even involved. There you go, Charizard. That is a place where I draw a line. I don't dislike them either, by the way. It's not a personal thing. I think people hear me say those things and they take it real personal. It's not personal. It's very impersonal. That's the whole idea. The whole idea is I don't want to be involved. I don't want to be part of this. I want to be free. I like this Pikachu VMAX, but he is close. He's looking too fat on the bottom, I'm afraid. Gold, silver, and what if we were allowed to be involved? Well, if it was my children, well then yeah, I need to go raise them, and I would be proud to raise, you know, my own family. And they could have all my money. I don't care. That's the whole point of money. And also, if it's somebody I know who's like, dude, I'm struggling, I need money, I'd help them. But it's got to be somebody I know and somebody I get along with. One of the downsides to socialism is that people who hate you get your money from you through the government. They say, I hate you, I hate your existence, I hate who you are, but you know what? I'm going to vote to take your money, and you're going to have to give me your money, whether you like it or not, and I'll continue to spout all my hatred towards you while I spend your money. That is a sort of punishment to have to be involved in that. Fat on the bottom. Damn, man, these cards are hard to grade. Imagine somebody hating you, getting your money, having to raise their children for them. There you go, what we got here? I love these. All pets are worthless, says Alex. I made it home in time for the stream. What's up, Quelly? That's looking real nice. No one likes moms hating on dads during a divorce. Yeah, that's real sad. All right, you watching Mr. Nicolaj? I like these 3 cards right here. I think these would grade fairly well. You got a lot of nice cards, but many of them won't grade 10. Hiccup right in the middle of saying that. I only helped 3 people in my life. Those are the people that helped me when I lost my house due to the flooding. I like the idea of the community helping each other out, but we have to be able to define what that is. And oftentimes communities, besides being well-defined, they also need to have a shared vision, a shared goal, and not feel like you're subsidizing bad behavior. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to subsidize women sleeping around with a bunch of guys and getting pregnant outside of marriage. I don't want to subsidize that. Like, can I vote to not be involved on that? I don't want to be involved on that. Here we are. Maybe that's a conservative position. I don't see it as conservative. I see it as finance. That's my money. I go to work for it. Why would I go to work for money that goes into somebody else's pocket to do something I wouldn't do? That's not fair to me. That's not freedom. That's a sort of slavery. All right. And, you know, that's kind of how governments have been feeling in my mind lately. Like, the amount of taxes governments, especially in Europe. Have you guys seen the taxes in Europe? Holy Jesus. In Germany, when you make this many euros in Germany, let me show you. I think it's like 56K. So if you make 56,000 euro, at 56,000 euro, anything over that is being taxed at 42%. Can you believe that? Anything over 56,000 euro, the taxes are 42%. What are you, like a slave for the German government? That's like North Korea kinds of money. I didn't know that people in Germany were living that way. And I was just researching that recently. By the way, it goes higher than that if you earn even more. So I think at like 150,000, it goes all the way up to 45 as well. Might as well not make over 56,000. Correct. Exactly. Exactly. And this affects everything in your economy. Then when you look at economic growth in Europe, it's stagnant. Some countries are shrinking economically. And you're like, oh, well, you know, that's just natural. That's just the way it is. The economy is shrinking. It's not. Just the European economy is shrinking. When you look at other countries, it's exploding in some countries like China. Even the USA is much further ahead, Europe, in terms of economic growth. So what is causing all this shrinkage in Europe? Your smart guys are leaving. They're out of there, dude. They don't want to pay half of their money to the European government just so that that money can go and pay for somebody else to have children. You know what I mean? Which is just not right to do that. It is a type of slavery, and people don't want to be slaves. All right, let's see what's next. So we've got to refresh. Here's an order for Richard Silver. One more spot in the pack break. You got it, Richard? Imagine getting taxed half. I'd cry. Well, not only do they get taxed half, but everything's more expensive. And when you buy things over there, the sales tax on the item you're purchasing is higher too. So they say, oh, well, you get free healthcare, you get free education. It's like, okay, you can pay for healthcare and education in the United States though, right? And some of it is subsidized anyways. So in the United States, you don't pay that huge taxes of 42%. But you can go to school for a STEM degree and come out earning like $80,000 a year and just pay the degree down as fast as you can. So the people who go after like a dumb psychology degree, yeah, they're in trouble. But you're free. You're free because the system allows you to be free. You're not on the hook for the people who went after bad degrees. That's freedom. Freedom to succeed. Freedom to let other people make their own choices and fail. Not be on the hook for every person. The taxes are higher, but the standard of living is also way better. The standard of living is pretty good, I've heard. But I think that that's true in America, depending on where you live. So you can live in some really nice places. But my point is that you end up with a lot of freedom financially in America, because lower taxes is freedom. That's why you got millionaires moving to Puerto Rico and the Bahamas and similar places to the UAE to escape those horrible, horrible taxes. And all the people living in the country where the millionaires are escaping from, they're losing that tax opportunity when that millionaire leaves. Countries don't like it when millionaires move to another country. Well, let me show you something. Countries where most millionaires are moving to. Okay, mapping the migration of the world's millionaires. So when we look at places where millionaires are leaving, this is interesting. Russia, China, India, Hong Kong. Now, part of the reason is I think they're seeking freedom, but the other reason why you see millionaires leaving, well, they're having a war. But in these countries, you're having many more millionaires are coming into fruition than other countries. What I'm trying to say is China, India, and Hong Kong are having so much economic growth that they're receiving a lot of millionaires. Guys are growing up and becoming millionaires and moving. Ukraine is obvious. Brazil. Here's UK. This is the crazy one on the list. That's a first world country. They're on the list of the top net outflow of millionaires. They're leaving the UK. Why would they do that? They're leaving because they're getting away from the god-awful taxes. So that's a shame to see that, really. And then here's the funny thing. Look at this. Top countries with millionaire inflows. The UAE, #1 by a lot. So, unsurprisingly, USA is high on that list. So is Australia, by the way. That's interesting. So, I got to do research on Australia. Singapore, Israel, USA #4. UAE with 4,000 projected net inflow. Wow. And what's so interesting about that is when you look into the taxes in the UAE, it's no income tax. They don't tax you. So it's this really advanced, beautiful society, real clean, very safe. Did you know UAE is one of the safest countries in the world? I value that. I know people in America don't value that anymore. That's one of the things I'm kind of learning. Americans don't value safety anymore. We bootlick the criminals, okay? So that's how it is in the USA now. I don't know when that happened, but that's how it is. In the UAE, they're one of the safest countries in the world, and I do value that. I value that a lot. So, and they're receiving the most millionaires of any country in the world because they have no taxes. Money flows where it's treated best, guys. That's the moral of the story. Anyways, it's fascinating also that Australia is high on that list. Let's see what's next. What is this music, man? They're singing in this music. Click. Well, we were having a great conversation, and it looks like we are out of orders too. So I think we might as well wrap up because it is 6 p.m. Perfect time to wrap up. My wife is off work, and I'll be off work and go hang out with her, guys. I'm going to see you guys later tonight where we will fulfill these beautiful pack breaks. Look at this. 3 spots left in Pack Tops Movie 2000. And over here, Aaron's like, I just got here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 spots. 7 spots in the base set pack break. Let me tell you what time we're starting, okay? So the stream starts anytime after 11 p.m. Central. Now, I'm usually a little late, so it might be more like 11:30 p.m. Central. That means if you're in New York, that's 12:30. If you're in California, that's 9:30. I'll see you guys there. Bye-bye.